We're here with Hunter Shepard. He's a goalie in the Washington Capitals organization. We're at the Capitals training camp right now, and Hunter is going to take us through his daily routine and warm up before he gets on the ice. He's been doing a lot of skating these last few days, and training camps just getting going, so he'll be on the ice quite a bit more. So, Hunter, can you take me through a quick summary of your daily warm up before you get on the ice? What are some of the exercises and stretches that you like to do during this routine?
Yep. Well, first, personally, I start out like 5 minutes, just easy on the bike, get loosened up a little bit and get a little bit of blood flowing. Then I'll usually go through foam rolling, just hamstrings, IT bands, lower back, insides, your adductors, stuff like that. And then I'll usually do some sideline like mobility stuff, so like clamshells, straight leg races, groin raises, and then just have like a stretching routine. Standing, I'll go through some standing ones. It's hamstrings, quads, calves, and then I'll get a little bit of upper body stretching in, and then I usually go to the floor and kind of split leg, hamstring stuff, like toe touches, and then I'll go through the same kind of stretches on the floor, like relaxed, laying down as I would standing up. So I'll hit my quads and glutes and groins and whatnot, and then at the end I'll use a pad and get my hip flexors good, and then after that I'm pretty much good to go get dressed and go on the ice.
So you're very heavy on the hips and legs, especially for your position, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
So why do you utilize some of these exercises in your warm-ups? Has somebody educated you on these in the past, or is this just something that more or less feels good for you?
Well, I was always told that you should do some non-static stuff, so like dynamic whatever, to get the blood flowing before you do static stretching, which I've noticed you definitely get way more loose once you're warmed up and then do the static stretching than if you just do the static stretching alone. So I've done that, and it makes me feel good, but it's also kind of a superstition thing. So I kind of know it works for me. Probably won't be the same for everyone, but that's what works for me, and I'm just kind of comfortable with it, so that's what I've done.
Okay. And there's probably a mixture of things that you've done with past teams and past strength coaches, and things that make you feel good as well on your own, right? Things that maybe you haven't done, but you've just kind of found seem to work for you versus a majority of people.
Yeah, I've definitely added and taken things away from the routine over the years, like you said, from being on different teams and learning different warm-ups, stretches, and whatnot.
How long does your warm-up usually take you?
On a practice day, probably 15 to 20 minutes maybe. On a game day, and you add in the juggling and stuff, it probably takes me 30 minutes. But
And you mentioned earlier that you tend to prefer more of a dynamic stretching routine than just static stretching, right? And you do incorporate some static stretching in, but the dynamic stretching kind of gets you moving and gets you feeling a little bit better.
yeah,
Right?
if I had to choose one, the dynamic is going to get you more warmed up. Like, if you just static stretch and you're not warmed up, you're still probably at way higher risk of injuries. You don't have any blood flow runs.
Okay. And last question I have for you here is, do you feel that assisted or passive stretching helps you feel more ready for activity? So if you have a strength coach or an athletic trainer or somebody available to help take you through some motions or assist you in stretching, do you feel like you see a benefit to that versus just stretching on your own?
For me personally, I've found I like that better after.
Okay.
It's more of a recovery thing. I think doing it on my own just kind of activates stuff a little better, as far as being about to go on the ice rather than just coming off. Assisted stuff, I feel like it's much more relaxing.
Okay. Absolutely. Well, thanks for chatting with me here, and good luck through the rest of training camp. And we appreciate having you.
Yeah, thanks.